Let me start with a fun question. Have you ever opened your window in the morning, felt the weather, and immediately thought, oh, no, I'm not ready for this today? Maybe it was too hot, too cold, too rainy, or just too something. Weather is everywhere, and it affects how we feel, how we dress, and even how we talk. That's why learning to describe the weather clearly in English is extremely useful.
Oh, yes. I have had many of those mornings. I open my door, feel the cold air, and think, nope, I need three more blankets. And the weather can change your whole day. That's why people love talking about it. At work, in small talk, with strangers, with friends. It's the easiest conversation starter in the world.
Exactly. And before we continue, I want to ask our listeners something simple. What is the weather like where you are right now? Sunny, cloudy, rainy, cold? Leave a quick comment below. I love seeing answers from different countries. It feels like a little global weather station.
Today is day 14, and we're diving into weather and seasons. And trust me, this topic is not just vocabulary. It helps you sound natural, friendly, and confident in everyday conversations. In English-speaking countries, weather is a common, safe topic. People use it to break the silence or start a friendly chat.
Exactly. And think about this situation. You meet someone new, maybe at work or at school, and you don't know what to say. You can simply say, beautiful day today, right? And instantly the conversation starts. That's the power of weather vocabulary.
Before we get into the details, let's warm up with a quick question. What kind of weather makes you feel happy? For me, it's sunny weather with a little breeze, not too hot, not too cold.
And for me, I love cloudy, cool days. I know some people think that's strange, but cloudy days make me feel calm and cozy. See? Weather is personal, it's emotional. And when you talk about it, people learn a little bit about you.
Speaking of emotions, weather affects them a lot. When it's warm, people feel more social. When it rains, some people feel sleepy. When it snows, some feel excited, others feel stressed. That's why describing weather is not just about sunny or rainy, it's about how it feels.
Let me give you an example. Listen to the difference. It's hot today versus it's really hot today. I feel like I'm melting. The second one sounds more alive, more emotional, more human.
And that's what we want to help you achieve today. Weather English that feels natural and expressive without being complicated.
Before we end this part, I have one more interactive challenge for you. Think of a type of weather you don't like. Then form one simple sentence about it. For example, I don't like humid weather. Or I don't like cold mornings. Or even I don't like strong wind. If you want, share your sentence in the comments. It's great practice.
Good. In the next part, we'll learn the most natural everyday phrases to describe weather, the ones native speakers use all the time. And we'll show you how to use them to start conversations smoothly.
All right, let's move on to part two.
All right, welcome back. And before we jump into the phrases, I want to check in with you. Are you still listening comfortably? If the audio feels clear or if you want any adjustment, let us know in the comments. Your feedback truly helps us shape better lessons for you. Now, let's explore the most natural ways to talk about weather in everyday English.
Yes, and remember what we said earlier. Weather conversations are one of the easiest ways to start a friendly chat. So let's make sure you have the exact phrases native speakers use all the time. We'll begin with simple descriptions, and then we'll move to emotional and expressive versions.
The first essential phrase is, "It's sunny today." Simple, clean, natural, and you can easily expand it. It's sunny and warm today. It's sunny but a little windy.
And if you want to sound more expressive, try, "It's a beautiful sunny day," or "The sun is really bright today." That's useful when you walk outside and suddenly feel blinded by the sunlight.
Now, let's talk about clouds. The basic version is, "It's cloudy," but native speakers often say, "It's pretty cloudy today." "It looks like it might rain." This second phrase is amazing for small talk because it sounds relaxed and natural.
For rain, the simplest phrase is, "It's raining." But we also say, "It's raining a lot today." It's pouring. Pouring means raining very heavily. You'll hear this word often in everyday English.
And here's a fun interactive moment. Think about the weather in your city recently. Was it sunny, cloudy, rainy? Write one sentence using "it's" below. We read every comment, and it helps you practice confidently.
Good. Now, temperatures. If the weather feels hot, you can say, "It's hot today." But native speakers often say, "It's really hot today." It's boiling. Boiling means extremely hot, like you're cooking under the sun.
For cold weather, we have "it's cold today," "it's freezing." Freezing doesn't always mean ice, it just means very, very cold. So if you walk outside and immediately regret your life choices, freezing is your word.
Let's also talk about wind. "It's windy" is the basic phrase, but you can expand it. "It's really windy today." The wind is strong. These are perfect when your hair is flying everywhere.
And one of my favorite small talk weather lines is, "The weather keeps changing." It fits perfectly on days when it's sunny, then rainy, then sunny again. English speakers love this line because it expresses a shared experience.
Here's a little challenge for you. Think of a type of weather you had this week. Now describe it using one of today's phrases. For example, "It was freezing this morning." "It was pouring yesterday." Choose one and put it in the comments if you want extra practice.
Good. In part 3, we'll go deeper and teach you how to connect weather to your feelings, your plans, and your daily routines. This is where your English starts sounding more natural and more personal.
See you in part 3.
Before we jump into part 3, let me ask you something. How does the weather affect you personally? Does rain make you sleepy? Does the sun make you happy? Does cold weather make you want hot chocolate? Weather and emotions are deeply connected, and learning to express that in English will make your conversations much more natural.
Oh, yes, absolutely. For me, when it's cloudy and cool, I feel calm, almost cozy. But when it's extremely hot, I feel tired instantly. And when you share these feelings in English, people connect with you more. It makes the conversation warm and friendly.
So in this part, we'll learn how to talk about weather in a personal way, not just describing the sky, but describing your feelings and daily life. And let's start with one very simple structure. Weather plus makes me plus feeling. Like, "The cold weather makes me sleepy," or "Sunny days make me feel energetic."
Here are a few more examples. The rain makes me want to stay inside. Warm weather makes me feel relaxed. Windy weather makes me a little nervous. These sentences are perfect for natural conversations with friends, coworkers, or classmates.
And if you want to talk about your personal preference, try using "I love," "I enjoy," "I don't like." For example, "I love rainy afternoons." "I enjoy cool mornings." "I don't like hot, humid weather." That one is very common. Many people dislike humidity.
Yes, humidity is the enemy. Now, let's talk about connecting weather to daily routines. For example, I usually drink iced coffee when it's hot. I walk more when the weather is cool. I stay home when it's raining heavily. These sentences show both your habits and how the weather influences your choices.
Another fun structure is using perfect weather for. For example, it's perfect weather for a walk. It's perfect weather for studying at a cafe. It's perfect weather for staying in bed. You can use this with anything you like.
Now, let's add a little interactive moment. Think about your favorite activity. What kind of weather is perfect for it? For example, perfect weather to read, perfect weather to run, perfect weather to cook at home. If you want, share it in the comments. It's always fun to learn what other people enjoy.
And here's another useful way to connect weather with feelings. When it's weather, I feel like when it's raining, I feel peaceful. When it's windy, I feel restless. When it's hot, I feel tired. This structure is simple but very expressive.
Now let's practice together. Think of your city's weather this week. Choose one type, rainy, sunny, windy, cold, and finish this sentence. When it's blank, I feel blank. This helps you personalize your English, not just memorize vocabulary.
Good. In the next part 4, we'll talk about seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. You'll learn how to describe each season and how to talk about your favorite one naturally.
See you there? Let's move into one of my favorite parts of today's lesson: seasons. And before we start, think about this. Which season feels the most like you? Are you a summer person, a winter person, or maybe someone who loves the peaceful feeling of autumn? Seasons are full of personality, and describing them in English can make your conversations richer and more colorful.
Yes, and talking about seasons is a great way to naturally share your preferences, your lifestyle, and even your culture. In English, we have 4 main seasons: spring, summer, fall, sometimes called autumn, and winter. And each season has its own mood, its own energy, and its own vocabulary.
Let's start with spring. Spring is the season of flowers, new beginnings, and fresh air. People often say, "It feels so fresh outside." "The flowers are starting to bloom," or "the weather is warming up." Spring is a season full of hope.
Next is summer. Summer is sunny, bright, and in many places, very hot. Common phrases include, "It's really hot today." "It feels like summer already." "The sun is so strong." And if it's extremely hot, you can say, "It's boiling today."
Now let's talk about fall or autumn. This is many people's favorite season because it's cool, calm, and beautiful. Native speakers often say, "The leaves are changing colors." "It's cool and comfortable." Or, "This is perfect sweater weather." Sweater weather means the temperature is just right for wearing a warm, cozy sweater.
And finally, winter. Winter can be cold, snowy, windy, and sometimes difficult. But it also feels magical for many people. You can say, "It's freezing today." "It's snowing outside." "The air is really cold and dry." Or even, "It's the perfect day for hot chocolate."
Seasons are not just about temperature. They also influence our memories, habits, and feelings. For example, some people feel more energetic in summer. Others feel more peaceful in winter.
Yes. And here's something fun. Every season has its own activities. Spring, walking outside, enjoying nature. Summer, swimming, traveling. Fall, reading, cozy cafes. Winter, cooking at home, movie nights. You can connect these activities to your sentences easily.
Let's try using seasons with I love or I enjoy. I love summer because I can go swimming. I enjoy fall because the weather is perfect for reading. I don't like winter because it's too cold. Very simple, but very natural.
Now, let's make this interactive for a moment. Think about your favorite season. Why do you like it? What feeling does it give you? For example, fall makes me feel peaceful. Summer makes me feel excited. Or winter makes me feel cozy. If you want, write your sentence in the comments. It's a great way to personalize your English.
Great. Next, in part 5, we'll connect everything: weather, seasons, emotions, activities, and show you how to use them in real conversation. This is where your English will sound smooth and natural.
See you in the final part. Before we wrap up day 14, let's bring everything together: weather, seasons, feelings, and real conversations. And let me ask you this. Have you ever tried to start a conversation but didn't know what to say? Weather and seasons are the safest, easiest way to begin. And today, we'll help you use them naturally, just like native speakers.
Yes, and the great thing is you don't need complicated grammar. You just need simple, friendly lines. So in this part, we'll practice building real conversation starters. And after that, we'll give you a final challenge before ending the lesson.
Let's start with small talk openers. Here are some of the easiest and most natural ones. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? It feels really cold today. The weather changed so fast. Or even, looks like it might rain later. These sentences are perfect when you want to sound warm and approachable.
Now, let's connect weather with personal feelings, because that makes your English sound more human. For example, this weather makes me feel relaxed. Cold mornings make me a little sleepy. Sunny days always put me in a good mood. Simple, personal, natural.
And if you want to make the conversation longer, you can add a follow-up question. What about you? Or how's the weather where you live? These questions invite the other person to respond and keep talking.
Here's a sample mini conversation. Listen closely. A. It's really windy today. B. I know, the wind is so strong. It makes my hair crazy. A. Same here. I prefer calm days. What kind of weather do you like? See? 3 simple sentences and you already have a friendly conversation.
Let's try another one with seasons. A. Fall is my favorite season. I love the cool air.
B. Me too. The colors are beautiful.
A. Exactly. It's perfect weather for long walks. This is the kind of natural English you'll hear every day.
Now it's your turn. Take your own real life. Use one small talk line and one personal feeling. For example, it's hot today. It makes me feel tired. Or, it's cloudy today, but I kind of like it. If you want to practice writing, share your version in the comments. We always read them.
And before we finish, let's answer one more important question. Why is weather such a good conversation topic? Because it's universal. Because everyone experiences it. Because it's simple. And because it helps you start talking even when you feel shy.
And sometimes the simplest things build the strongest conversations. Weather is one of them, so don't underestimate it. Use it. Practice it. Enjoy it. It will help you sound more natural and confident.
Thank you for joining us today. If this lesson helped you, please subscribe to Daily English Hour and leave a quick comment below. Your support helps other learners find these lessons and grow with us.
Great job today. You're building your English step by step, day by day. We're proud of you. And tomorrow we'll continue with a new topic for day 15.
We'll see you there.